Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of Des Rant. Tonight's two topics are COVID-19 and the Ukraine and Russia thing. First and foremost, before we get started, I'm gonna. We always forget this, so I actually got to do some notes here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the like if you enjoyed the video. Click on the bell for future notifications. And once we hit 100 subscribers here on Des Rant, aka the left, right, everything in between, I will do a challenge. The first one I will do is the clove challenge. So share this video so we get to 100 subscribers. So then I gotta make an ass of myself and do the garlic clove challenge. Yes, I'll have milk and chocolate in front of me as well because, well, I've tried that before and it's very, very hot. I got as far as 3 pieces into the clove and I had to tap out. But I eat more spicy stuff compared to what I used to do, so let's have some fun with this. It's one of those things where we're here for a fun time on here. We don't want to just talk about politics either. One of those things where it's just fun to do. I've done a few other challenges on Facebook back in the day, but more fun on here because, well, as I said, this is my global thing. My Facebook is my private thing. It is what it is. A lot of fakes out there. Here on the YouTube, it's everywhere. This one's actually kind of short. We'll be talking more about the Ukraine and Russia thing on Thursday night on the left, the right, and everything in between, 6:30-ish Central Time. But I just want to try to say something about this whole COVID-19 thing. So I know this person. This person wants to have surgery. So before you go for surgery, you have to get tested for COVID-19. So during this time, we thought nothing of it. This person went in, tested positive, no symptoms whatsoever. So this person ended up getting a couple mail-in tests. Both of them came back negative. But you know what? They chose not to actually let it keep going and just do one of the quicker ones there. So the operation did not happen. So question of the day for you before we continue on with this whole thing. What is the point of the mail-in testing if we don't actually take them serious? Because we're at the point right now, it's COVID-19 is going to go down as one of the biggest scams of all time and a big moneymaker by Pfizer and all these other drug companies that made a lot of money. We're going to get more bread, butter type of stuff on that one a little later time. I know I say that, but we will in the future. But that's the question of the day. Do you think we should actually be taking those home tests serious? And if not, then why the hell do we get them? Because, you know, if we're going to actually take this thing serious, I think it's time we actually take it serious throughout the whole thing. That's my thing. But, you know, I'm just Des Rant. I'm just ranting on about stuff that's, important. And just comment below. Comment. Tell me what you guys think. How much of a scam, how much of a sham has this whole COVID-19 been since the beginning of it? But you know what? We can't talk about it too much on here. Mum's the word. Even though now we can start talking more about it because, you know what? Some of the information is coming out, including the vaccine records of the people that actually got the vaccine, the side effects, and also other stuff. I know I talked to you guys about this on Thursday night on the left, the right, and everything in between. As I said, once we know more about that information, I will jot it down. Handy dandy notepad. Actually, I only have a few jotting notes. That's all I have for tonight. Everything else is up here. It's called common sense. I don't have no prompter. Because you know what? Who needs a prompt? Who needs a prompter, man? Yeah. Who needs a prompter? Not this guy. I hate reading anyway, so gotta just do it this way. Yeah. So let's get on with the COVID-19 and the Ukraine and Russia thing. I think that they needed a way to get away from the COVID thing. Any get out was their way to get out of this thing. Seriously, this is the perfect way to get out of a pandemic, a global possible nuclear war. Ukraine and Russia was the perfect scapegoat to get out of COVID-19. God, I just want to call it what Trump calls it because that's what I always call it. YouTube's the only one where I try not to call it that because we're so new yet. I don't want to get banned. Oh, I know. When it comes down to it, this was a perfect scapegoat for us to all of a sudden forget about COVID-19. One thing that bugs me the most about people is we're such simple-minded, silly people. We can only focus on one thing at a time. We had the truckers, convoys. What happened to those? Whether it was in Canada or the U.S. What happened to them? Since the Ukraine-Russia thing, that's all the media has been talking about. This is what bugs me. Where is the news? Where is the real news? Because if this pandemic was so serious, you'd think that would still be talking about that right now. But as soon as Russia, Ukraine happened, it's like I saw that one meme on Facebook where the COVID, whatever they have for that, was walking out the door and the missile was coming in. And it's so true because you don't even hear about it. This thing makes absolutely no sense to me. Another reason why I take it very hard to consider COVID-19 so serious. Me saying this to me is like saying the F-bomb on here 24/7. It really is like that. When it comes down to it, what is the future generations going to say when they look back at our time? That's the question too. What are they going to think about us? A virus that killed 0.03%. People cannot spend time with their loved ones as they're on their deathbed. They cannot visit them in the nursing home or in the hospital after a surgery or just because they're in the nursing home. We're talking about a whole alternating lifestyle. During this time also, suicide rate went up. Addictions went up. You couldn't do anything. You'd stay home. Everything was off limits. I was at a birthday party. Couldn't talk about sports. There was no sports. We talked about COVID-19 for at least 2 hours straight because there was nothing else to talk about. We all were giving our points of how we would take care of it. So this whole COVID-19 thing, it's going to go down in history as the biggest prank the government has ever given us. Because you know what? We know more and more. And once we can verify a lot more, even though we can verify a lot about what the Wuhan lab, it's getting more and more fishy and a little bit more like, where's the money? There's a reason why Fauci's not on TV very much right now. He's trying to hide. As soon as Russia and Ukraine story happened, COVID-19 was pretty much obsolete. And I still see people wear masks. I mean, you silly people, if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. I don't give a crap. But at the same time, you just look like a schmuck. I never took the mask serious. When I had the COVID, I was tired and I like sleep, so it was perfect for me. I had a temp. We have to live our life. If anything we learned from this pandemic, this so-called pandemic, I call it a media-demic because the media portrayed it worse than the Black Plague, which I've already told you guys killed 30 to 50 to 60% of people in villages during that time. I know back then they didn't have, they wouldn't have had doctors like we do now and that kind of stuff. But that's enough for another topic. I was talking to some people, and they think the ventilators killed some people off too, actually, because they stick it down so damn far down your throat. Which I will not be surprised. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but who says that it didn't? This whole pandemic thing is going to go down as the biggest joke / disaster in America world history. As I said, 20 years from now, 10 years from now, we're going to look back and say, we wasted 2.5 to 3 years of our lives because of a pandemic that was a glorified flu, glorified cold, and loved ones died in the nursing home, in the hospital, at home by themselves because they could not be with their loved ones. That's basically where it actually all goes. And the thing about Ukraine and Russia, I'm not going to get too much on that because I know we're going to talk about that on Thursday. I just wanted to bring that up to the whole COVID thing because as soon as this happened, that is when COVID-19 pretty much you don't hear about it anymore. It's like old news. It's like news that you don't want anyone to talk about anymore because, well, it's old. Ukraine and Russia is a terrible thing. I'm not for either country because both governments suck. I'm for the civilians that are being affected by this thing. That's all I'm going to say about the Ukraine-Russia thing right now. I just wanted to go live. I wanted to talk about COVID-19. I hate saying that term. I really do. Because it's the other one that Trump calls it. Because it came from there. But, I digress on that one. That's all I have for tonight. Once again, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm everybody's favorite saltine cracker, Des Rant. Once again, Thursday night, 6:30ish Central Time. We will be talking more about Ukraine, Russia, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on. I haven't been caught up on the news. I got to catch up on it before Thursday. I'm not a Putin guy. I actually dislike him, but at the same time, when the left is actually going after Putin so dang bad because the Ukraine, the thing with the Bidens over there, that's another fun story to tell on another day. Once again, everybody's favorite salty cracker until Thursday night, 6:30 at Central Time. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, hit the like bell, comment below, and hit the bell for notifications for future live videos. As I said, we're trying to become a bigger channel here. That's why I'm doing these solo videos. And hopefully Mr. Rogers does this too once in a while, because you know what? This is our channel. This is, it's not just mine. It's not just his. It's our channel. If he wants to go live when I can't make it, I think that's what it should be. Once again, once we hit that 100 subscribers, I will do the garlic challenge, the garlic clove challenge. It didn't go well the first time. I better do that probably on a Friday when there's no more bowling, because I bowl Friday nights. So I got the whole weekend to recover. Because I was told, yeah, you want to actually, So make sure you share this video so we hit that 100 subscribers. We're only in 18 right now, but you guys can do it. I appreciate it because you know what? That's the only way we can do these challenges. I should end 15 because it'll still take a while before we get to 50. But you never know. Maybe this video will be the one that gets shared, because you guys want to see me eat some garlic, a clove of garlic. I tried it once, and I'll try it again. What the hell? So, once again, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Until Thursday, 6:30 Central Time-ish in that area. For a few minutes early, a few minutes late. It is what it is. Follow me on Instagram at Des Rant. Good times right by all there. I do rants more often on there. I might be doing a rant actually right after this one. And on Facebook, Des Rant. Good times. I'm just Des Rant on Facebook as well. Because once Facebook kicked me off as my actual name, I was like, well, you know what I mean. Don't want to piss off the YouTube lords by giving a middle finger to them, because Facebook is the one that did it, not YouTube. So until Thursday night, 6:30ish Central Time, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Peace. Boop.